2022 was a huge success for us. Obviously, we won the series. It was not how we planned going in, but we won the series with a dynamic performance in Neom, and that trophy sits proudly in Bahrain in His Highness's trophy cabinet.
And the Scorpions win the team by 2 points, 385 to 383.
So 2023 is here, and this year we came in by signing a host of stars. We brought the 2 defending champions back. Georgia Taylor-Brown was with us last year, but we stole Hayden Wild, who we signed to bring into the series. We had Cassandra Beaugrand, Vincent Louis back, one of the most successful to ever do Super League racing. We are the unsinkable team.
Yeah, shit, mate. Crashed before the race. Yeah, stupid mistake. Just right on the hip and started running. It was not good, so yeah, a bit gutted, but shit happens.
But now we're here in London and all those stars are out. You know, Hayden crashed in Paris, he's pulled out. Vincent Louis injured with his Soleus, he's out. Georgia Taylor-Brown, the defending champion, she's out. Everyone's out. So we are relying on a very, very different looking team to kick off our 2023 campaign.
Well, it's good to be back here, but would it be better to race? Or?
Yeah, it would definitely be better to race. But yeah, no, I guess it's kind of weird because we both have the same injury. As much as I want to be able to race some Super League this year, I think it's smarter to sit out and get everything right, and then hopefully we can come back strong next year.
But there's also Hayden and misfortune last weekend at the test event, so now it's Henry that's carrying the team on his shoulder.
He does have a big chance there. I think he's one of the more experienced. I don't want to say older.
No, he's not old.
He's actually not, but he's been around so long, so he's definitely the more experienced.
Yeah, I think the pressure's definitely on, but I just got to focus on myself. I've got enough experience and deliver the best performance. So I look forward to leading the team. Hopefully we'll be victory on Sunday. It'll be really good for the team, a good start to the series, and I look forward to it.
Yeah, how's that sound? Round the back. The one thing we pride ourselves on BV13 is, you know, victory. I described it to you before, the most successful team that's ever set foot into this sport, and one of the most successful teams in the history of sports teams around the world for any chosen sport for a long period of time, nearly 8 years now. When you lose your spine, which our four that are out, Cassandra and Georgia, Vincent and Hayden, you lose that spine. Well, you know, you got problems, brother.
Time's up. You just got done. Get out.
Everyone attack the Scorpions.
Just say please, and we'll do it. Oh, please.
We're targeting the Scorpions.
So, I don't know how much pressure you've already felt, but I'm sure that you understand that we do have that target on our back. Okay, basically because we set the precedent last year. We were lucky enough or fortunate enough to be able to take that last round, and understand that that's how close this can come down to. 5 of the 6 medals, the last Olympics, came from athletes that did this series. Now, when you think about that, it comes from one thing: exposure to stress and the ability to slow the game down. And when you can do that, it complements all the work, because all of you work hard. You all spend hours at this. Hours and hours and hours. And you'll do it for your career length. But that ability to relax at pace it's everything.
Super League Triathlon, 5 years of incredible victories and memorable battles. And as we arrive here in London, the stage is set for another.
If you want to step to this level, then step. If you can't step, don't take the step. You could feel the temperature change. You could feel the moisture change in the air. You could feel that rain coming. That enduro format of repeat triathlon, gives you no chance to cover a mistake. You make an error, you drop.
And it looked like a fairly clean start across the board, and this is a 300-metre swim.
Watch that top corner.
We should see the yellow flag pretty soon. And there it is. We're seeing some flags and one Scorpion who will be stopped.
Alright, Nick, just hold it together.
Here is the team leaderboard, and Chris McCormack, 17 points for the Scorpions. You don't like that
To
one
start the
bit?
day like that, I'm looking at 9 years we've spent building a brand being hacked to death. So I reacted poorly.
Why did you rip out them?
Because I was swearing like a c***. You didn't want to hear what I was saying. There was nothing I could do, and that's where my frustration came from. So yes, the women were very disappointing. Our 2 girls that hung in there were soldiers, warriors of fortune.
Returning from injury.
One thing you'll find about this sport, the athletes will not be hostile to one another. But me, I don't give a f***.
Well, Henry! Big breast, big breast, big breast. Don't go red, don't go red.
Oh, 65. Is it going to be enough time?
Couldn't believe it, that out of everybody in that field, after the damage we had in the women's, we're the ones that copped the front wheel puncher.
Run it to the line, run it, run it, run it.
Come on!
I tell you, we cannot get a break.
Fucking luck at how we take away. We learn from this, all right? Don't worry.
I hope I'll at least get the bike points because I went for it really hard. I hope I'll get it.
And we are getting close to the end of this race as they head down that off-camber left-hand turn onto the back end of the course.
You just do nothing and just sit on them. Sit on them. They're going to do it. They've got to do it. Okay, you tell me you can run. Now run. Full gas, Henry. Full gas. Work it together. Work it together.
Tyler Reid's performance today, wow. New Zealand, you've got yourself a smoking gun. The Federation of New Zealand have a smoking gun. There's someone there. Amazing. Henry physically could have top 3 today. Mentally, he couldn't.
We learn, right? right? We learn education, okay? First, big job, first step, okay? Yeah. Good job.
Oh my God, that was brilliant.
Leaderboard as it stands after that one. So the Scorpions moving up to third position overall. So very important points there in the top 10 for them. But the Sharks streets ahead heading into Toulouse.
As the manager, does the buck not stop with you?
100%.
How do you feel about that?
Well, it's like a pebble in your shoe. You might have great footwear, and it can be a multi-million-dollar shoe that you've got on your foot, but that pebble's going to irritate your performance. So that remains an irritation. And we had Hayden out this weekend. We'll have him back next for Toulouse. And that's one of the things, you know, Toulouse, we'll get Cassandra back. But Toulouse is a totally different course in the concept that it's a bike handling course. If you can ride, if you can throttle up, throttle down really well, you can hurt some people seriously in Toulouse.